Well, this is the Goblin decks that I've been. This is the kind of end result Goblin deck. I'm doing the summary at the end, and I feel a little uncertain about these two cards. A little uncertain about this one, but I mean the overall gist of the deck is a lot of fun. So basically, we are trying to summon a whole bunch of Goblin tokens by literally having basic little 1/1 Fireblade Chargers or Goblin Javelineers, another 1/1 Goblin with haste and that sort of thing. But then Battle Cry Goblin, when you attack with power 6 or greater, you get another 1/1 Goblin token. We also have Goblin Gathering, more 1/1 Goblins. We have, you see a pair of Goblins, more 1/1 Goblins. And this incredible Hobgoblin Bandit Lord is unbelievable. Pay 1 red, deals damage equal to the number of goblins that enter the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. Woo! That's some fun stuff. Oh, that's so satisfying and grand. Other things that I'm trying to do to leverage the fact that we have lots of goblins is this Raid Bombardment. If I attack with a small creature, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to that player or planeswalker. This has been a lot of fun. The removal card of choice is, of course, Frostbite. It's 1 mana. We run a bunch of snow stuff. Den of the Bugbear is a really nice addition, as you can pay 4 mana to turn into a 3/2 that when it attacks, summons a 1/1. Let's not forget Faceless Haven is a goblin, so it's not a 4/3 creature, it's a 5/3 creature when the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord is out. So, I think some obvious things of note is that I feel a little cramped in the 3 mana slot. I think maybe some trimming of some of this stuff. Obviously not the Goblin Lord. But I had a lot of success with this, and I really, really enjoyed it. Really, really, really enjoyed it. You know, it's a little bizarre. Okay. Already getting in the beats. Battle Cry Goblin, let's go. All right. All right, Battle Cry Goblin. Terrific. That worked magnificently. Hey, we're doing it. Behold. Dude, having things be best of 1 does stink a little bit. Is a little bit stinkery. Is Castle Embereth isn't a thing. Should have played the Goblin first. Why, August Storm? Why, I declare. Excellent. Alright. Turns out killing things as fast as possible is great. Yeah, I wanted to leave the Frostbite up, and if I had played the Goblin first, my opponent could have in response done it, and it wouldn't have changed anything. So the idea is, if my opponent had removal, they can kill it, and then I have no options. If my opponent does not have removal, like that. Oh, great. Yeah, I know what to do here. Yada, 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 yada. In other words, the option is to deal 2 more damage or to do something with Frostbite. So I should, you know, do something with Frostbite. I don't think it's like a strictly correct best possible play kind of thing, but... And I am able to explain what is going through my mind. Battle Cry Goblin. Oh, I do declare it's a Battle Cry Goblin. I think Hobgoblin Bandit Lord is pretty good, if I may say so myself. Scamfar. Hi everyone, it's me. I'm the Bandit Lord. Trading here is fine. I really don't care. What? What is this? Oh! Look out, everyone. We have a gamer. Actually, Village Rite Sacrifice style land destruction does seem... Or land destruction. Elf-driven sacrifice type things seem pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. That is just fine. No. Clang. Dude, this is kind of incredible. Sure. I mean, this is... See, it's a little difficult for me to, like, be able to accurately put my finger on how much damage a thing is capable of doing or not doing. When so many removal cards that I'm familiar with are gone. Despy, showcase your anger. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Everything is better with chin scritchies. Happy, happy cats. Happy little kitty cats. Harold unites the owls. I am not a cat. Oh. Look at her little scarf. She's got a little scarf here. Jesus, is my girlfriend loves Despy. Despy's a very lovable sweetie pie. She's just so gentle. I mean, she can be a little bit of a psychopath, but, like, she's really sweet. I really love her a lot. Okay, so the next thing on the docket is to get some utility lands. We can put in 4 Shatterskull Smashings, I think, pretty comfortably. Tajuru Paragon. All right, let's level it up. All right. The type is land. Okay. Feels a little thin on the snow covereds. I want to make sure I have enough snow covereds to cast Frostbite. 16 feels about right. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. How old are the cats now? 7. They're 7 years old this year. What a good baby. What a good baby. Hongshu, you're absolutely correct. I need a Faceless Havens. That's exactly it. I need to be running Faceless Havens. Yeah, I tend to... I mean, I functionally do lands last in essentially every deck. Yeah, deck of many things is like Blesto, excellent. I should do that instead of Shatter Skull Smashing. Oh my gosh, and it deals 3 damage. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clarion Spirit. Good guiding voice. Look at that. Inkling summoning. This is probably correct to do. Just like this. How are you enjoying the Forgotten Realms set so far? Van City Kivo, I feel more ill-equipped in evaluating this than I have in a long time. Like, I'm really not entirely sure what's going on. Like, super duperly not sure. Because, like, I don't even know what the standard format is. Because, I mean, old standard... I should say standard, as it is normally. Okay. I think that this is the play. Great. To any target. Oh my god. Yeah, it's really weird. It's really, really weird because everything's sort of in a nutty spot. Eldraine is technically still part of standard. Technically. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. What is that? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Strixhaven was weird. Strixhaven was, like, a really weird set. Good lord, the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord is really good. Oh my god, it's very, 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 very good. What does Tasha's Hideous Laughter do again? Oh, mill till you hit 20 converted mana cost of stuff? I mean, it's quite good. Huh. Exile cards from library to a total of converted mana cost of 20. What's the total converted mana cost of a deck? If you have 36 cards with an average mana cost of 3, I mean it's about 100 is the total amount of mana in a deck, huh? Oh my god, my wife just sent me a photo of my sleeping dog. Holy shit. Yeah, hit me. Lands are 0, correct. If you have 60 cards and about 36 of them are spells, 36 spells, 24 lands, 36 times 3 is about 100. Bada 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 bada. It's actually kind of an interesting one. 36 times 3, it's like about 100. Yeah, I mean, our Goblins deck is doing some fun stuff here, huh? Seems good, seems good, seems good. I said I had something similar with a Raid Bombardment and Scoot Swarm a while back, and it was glorious when it popped off. Ooh, that sounds fun. I can't believe how good this Goblord is. Gobble, gobble, gobble. You see a pair of goblins. Lewis says, do you want both Faceless Havens and Den of the Bugbear? Well, Faceless Haven is, in a lot of ways, a free land for us. Let's put this now. It's in many ways a free land for us because we need snow lands in order for Frostbite to deal 3 instead of 2 damage. How many red sources do we have? Well, we have the 4 Bugbears. And then we have, what was it? 4. I had 4 and 17. Minus 4 is 13. So we still have 17 red sources. So I feel pretty good about being able to consistently cast the spells. The Bugbear's problem is that it will occasionally come into the battlefield tapped, which sucks. But, you know, what can you do? It's doing good effect. Hey, Russ Dugan, good to see you. Oh shit, healing. Oh no, what do you do when something heals? Oh my god, it's a colossal plow. Mamma mia. I'm literally getting plowed right now. Can't believe it. Getting plowed. Holy fucking shit. That's the game, is it not? Alright, it is a good day to die. I mean, we're literally gonna get plowed. Yeah. What is the crew of this? 6? Jeez. Ah, you don't want to see that. I'm getting plowed, man. I don't want to get plowed. When was the last time you got this plowed? I don't think I've ever been. This is the first such sufficient plowing. Oh, my opponent messed up. I was dead, right? Because this and this, to crew this, would have been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. And this is, and crewing is the, oh, crewing is power. Oh. Fuck yeah, crewing is power. For some reason my brain said crewing is. Total power, 6 or more. I'm thinking about the Ox card. Okay, how do we... And how do we do this? So... Fuck. Huh. So if I swing with everything, and give him +3 +0, so then that would be 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have 9, 10. So we'll have 10 things that are each getting 3 extra damage. Just 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 8 things against 3 extra damage. It's 24 extra damage. I think that's the way to maximize it. So it should be +2 and +2. Okay. Probably am dead. I mean, there's nothing more to do, so may as well just do this, and then do this, and... Seemed like the most amount of damage that I could come up with. It's your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did win! I am the best player. I'm a Goblins player. Math is for blockers. Oh my god. As it goes to show, even if you're getting plowed hard, you can still come out on top. The key to being a streamer is laughing at your own jokes. Oh, man. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you say a joke, when you say a joke like that, that's like clearly an innuendo or clearly inappropriate or something like that, there's like 3 categories of people that you get. Category 1 is the people that just go, that's a funny joke, ha 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 ha. Category 2, people that go, shouldn't say those things. They're kind of annoyed because they don't want to think such blue things. The third category of person, and you can find this category of person at a party, is when you say some inappropriate or foul joke, and they give you the same look that Malcolm McDowell did at the start of A Clockwork Orange in the Milk Bar. They give you that, you know, that look, which means, oh, I get to tell him my shitty joke. You know what happens? You say something like that, and at the party, there's a person that's doing this, and they kind of make their way over to you with their drink. Oh yeah, it's a sorting kind of maneuver. Where's my milk bar pals, huh? Oh my god, Smamian says, nice, this deck is gas, you stopped me. I was the white-black player. Oh man, welcome. This is the first winning list we've made because it's just an aggro list. We just put some goblins in there, and it's actually kind of turning out to be a thing. Gosh, shit. Where's the... Oh, shit, man. I'm so shitty with emotes. My wife's sending me these charming little emotes and stuff, and I can't keep up, man. Get the Bugbear land in? I sure do. Yeah. This is a good deck for a little bit of the old ultra-violence. Clockwork Orange is a movie that when it was done, I was just like Jesus! Ah, man. Ah, yes. Black blue control. Just hanging out with the droogs. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, getting some water. What could Day 9 possibly be thinking about? His mind! If Day 9 isn't careful, his mind will explode. Go, go, Power Rangers, you mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, like, you know, because it's one of these things where a lot of times when I watch or consume media that's, like, considered famous work, that's really, like, meaningful, interesting, historical stuff, I find that I'm bored a lot of the time. You know what I mean? And, you know, as someone who has spent an entire life devoted to learning about games, playing games, making games, studying games, there's a lot of old classic games that when you go back and play, they're kind of fucking boring in a lot of ways. What makes them significant is that they were doing something that is different than the media around them. I think I just commence Operation Bing Bong like this. Like, you know, for people that are in my age range, I'm 35. Lucky number 35. Oops, I literally passed right through it. I'm so bad. I'm so bad and dumb and bad and embarrassed. You know, like The Matrix that came out in 1999. I think this is fine to play. Did things in terms of slow motion, like, kind of bullet time movement that movies really didn't do at the time. And then everyone did that shit afterwards. And that's, you know, Matrix, which I rewatched recently, holds up just brilliantly. I mean, it's excellent. I don't know what Outer Siberia is, other than someone that appears to be playing a deck like me. Yeah, The Matrix holds up. The Matrix is actually, like, really, 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 really good as a movie. But it didn't necessarily have to be an amazing movie with a brand new type of sort of filming and combat style and all this stuff. Outer Siberia, I respect you. You're making a deck like me, one that plays a bunch of lands, shrugs its shoulders, and ducks out. But I'm trying to think of some examples of, actually, is this this side? Oh, I need a, I remember now what I didn't do right when I came back to streaming. I didn't pin this. So, for instance, my, fuck am I talking about? Final Fantasy VII was considered an absolute landmark game in computer graphics when it dropped. And if you go back and look at Final Fantasy VII, it is considered the hallmark of when graphics were shitty. Because if you looked at the sprite style of, say, Super Mario World, Clearly, it was flat 2D sprites, but it was stylized and illustrated and beautiful. And then if you look at a modern game, even a game like, you know, from 2010 or something, like StarCraft 2, released in 2010, still looks fantastic. But it's like right when Final Fantasy VII came out, where it was like the third 3D game or whatever it was, and I mean, it just looks bad. I shoot what I don't understand. Check for traps. And so this is something that I find to be very interesting when I am consuming older movies or older books. With older games, I know the context, so I can place it and go, oh my god, when was this made? 2002? Fuck, that is so impressive. Half-Life 2, which holds up as a game and is an incredible and satisfying game, was released in 2004 and has physics like what modern games have in terms of physics, but it was in 2004. Unbelievable, you can understand it. However, when I go back and I watch a lot of these old classic movies and I see them, I'm sort of just like, oh, wow. Movies have come a long way, because this is pretty standard. Like, Rear Window. I actually liked Rear Window. I thought it was a solid movie. But it was not like, for someone who doesn't understand film very well and is kind of uneducated when it comes to film, it didn't, like, absolutely blow my mind. And, though I'm struggling to, like, name a specific one, name a specific movie, this has happened to me a number of times when I've gone and seen old classics. So my wife was like, Sean, you would really like Clockwork Orange. It's your kind of movie. And I was like, all right, cool. I trust you. Let's put it on. Then I watched Clockwork Orange, and I was like, holy shit. I'm going to do this now to bop this, because I don't want my opponent to turn this into a thing that's too big. Damn, guys, this man forgot he got married there for a second. Your wife. I know, I still call Britt my girlfriend all the time. Yeah, I mean, Clockwork Orange, I mean, like, I just don't see a lot of shit like Clockwork Orange, man. I, like, watched that, and I was just like, woo! Learned about Clockwork Orange from your wife. I know most of my understanding of movies from my wife. Just gonna swing in with the old Den. Den of the Bugbear is insane. It's a 3-2, but then summons a 1-1. And it, like, it's kind of funny. This new format feels a lot like draft to me. I think this is probably better to do. Just swing, because this will trade, and then I get an extra damage in, and I don't need more than 4. Oh! Big bada boom. Oh my god, fucking space. Excellent. Let you know that you're mine. Twisted and shut. Shake it up, baby, now. that was fun. Forever LIK says, well, that was fun. LOL, GG's. Hey, you know, I play against a lot of viewers or a lot of people who are familiar with me on Twitch who come in and, hey, 89, that was me, and all this sort of thing. And we've just built a Hulk smash deck. Like, I mean, all my ideas, I was tired of losing, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Bring it on. And as it turns out, aggro decks that blow shit up are very, very good. Vorpal Sword, oh shit, yeah. Let you know this thing. Oh, I can play this on turn 4 and give it haste and swamp. Now that's what I call music. Have we tried, is it dice? We haven't. Watch me now. Hey, work. Oh, get up. Shoot her. That's a great song. I gotta listen to that shit again. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a really good example, ZW Stearns. I started to watch Stalker. Stalker's, I think it's a 1971, really cerebral, surrealist sci-fi work by a... work by, I think it was Tarkovsky? Yeah. And, I mean, I was watching it, and I was like, I can tell this is well made. I'm so fucking bored. Can we watch a YouTube video? Can we watch Robot Chicken, where all the storylines last less than 10 seconds? God! My God. Shake it up, baby. All right. Shake it up, baby. The strategy of my deck is to do the same strategy that I did in quarantine, which was to go wide. Yeah, Stalker's an amazing movie. There's a huge difference between something that is amazing, something that is, like, satisfying me. Like, Stalker is, like, I mean, it's slow. There's a lot of just, like, a person looking at a person looking back at the person, and then looking away at no person. The other person keeps looking at the person, and they move along the rail. And I'm like, do something! I literally want to just, like, throw a gun. Just throw the gun in there, because I'm American. I just, oh, let's spice it up. I want to see an action sequence of an explosion. That's fictional, of course. Yeah, iTedro says, it was intentionally slow burning. You know, there's absolutely times when I feel emotionally excited and eager to watch something that is a slow burn. And I wasn't in that mood when I watched that. Theodore Stern says, it was done by intent, Day 9, when Tarkovsky made the movie. Tarkovsky wanted to turn off anyone who wanted cheap entertainment, so he intended to push people not interested in the art out of cinema. So only people who get what he was after would stay and watch. I actually don't personally find that to be really that pretentious. I mean, my reasoning for... Everyone's like, what? The reasoning is that this is the kind of thing that is done in interactive settings a lot, where, like, you do a thing to filter out, you know. There are games that deliberately have had high difficulty levels to... Okay. It's Bandit time. Oh. We might meet our match here. Starts out and says, so gatekeeping? What do I think about that remark? As an aside, I do find the word gatekeeping does tend to be... It tends to feel like it errs on the side of one of those words that I find has lost a lot of meaning because it's used in so many contexts. But, like, you know... okay, so I wanted to... This? I've... Two goblins. You know, one of the oldest forms of gatekeeping is when you go to a bar and you have to pay $10 to enter. Or when you go sign up for your Ultimate Frisbee Summer League and it's $30 to enter. When there's not really much of an overhead cost, it's an investment to make sure that it is focused on the people that actually want to be there for the long term, as opposed to someone who's just showing up, who's like, it doesn't really matter. I can just, like, I can always leave later. Bing bong. You know, like pricing is a way to do this. Or, God, I'm trying to remember the example. I'm actually really happy we've gotten this one. Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. We're doing it. We're doing it, Lisa. God, I'm trying to remember. I felt like I had a really good example of a way to... It was a form of self-selection to help target the thing a little bit better. Fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, entry fees is one of the most common forms of just like, oh, it's sort of self-selecting, self-filtering thing. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna go insane because this is one of my favorite examples ever, and I cannot remember it. I am gonna go a little bit crazy, yeah. Baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is fine. Boom. Okay, sorry, I had to count. Crap. Terrific. Yeah, this one. No, this one. Yeah, this one. Bang, boom, bang. I can't remember the specific example, but it was like in one of these interactive media situations where people would be faced with a spot where they would self-select in. Wait, hold on. It's slowly coming to me. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Well, hold on. I'm trying to manage the game, and I'm trying to figure out what this example was. So I can't remember the game, specifically to which I wish to refer. Can't do it. But the idea was that it was an interface designed just for brand new players. This is when spell an opponent controls. Terrific. This generates fucking mana. I can't believe I've done this. Simplest one. And there were things that, if you're an expert player, you could look up yourself. So it was a way to create something where it was deliberately hard to be exposed to the confusing stuff, which was a way to just help make the game look and feel much more easy and accessible and simple and plain and baby-like. How close are we to just ending the game here, huh? Real close? Not close at all? I think I want to go to one here. This is a goblin, so the Lord eats it. Praise be. This is 2, 4, 6, 8 damage, so they go to 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So they can block 3 things. They can block a 5 and a 2 and a 2. So it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12. Off by 2. Okay. If we swung with a Bugbear, we would have 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage getting through. 5, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 and 5 is 13. Nice. Terrible. Not nice at all. I fucking lost. Because I can't tap this thing twice. Fuck. You know what's so funny? I did my math wrong in such a way that I still won. I don't know why I won. I don't know why I won. I have no idea how or why I won. I still don't understand. I'm just too good. But anyways, there's a lot of times in interactive settings where you create something that will draw in a particular set of people. That they'll find something kind of obtuse and kind of challenging, kind of weird, mostly, but the people who will like that one thing will really like that one thing. And I think that it's important when you think about something like movies, where each movie doesn't have to be every single thing. I don't know. So the long and short of it is, I think that it can be a little bit eye-rolly if you're like, oh, come on, man, just let me just watch the damn film. It's like, no, I wish for you not to see it. But I'm sort of comfortable with that sort of Sort of thingy-wangy. I think that I would feel like an individual, like, it's hard for an individual work to feel super gatekeepy to me, like, in a movie sense. Because of the fact that it's very hard for movies to be or do that many different things. I think if someone thought movies as a medium should be obtuse, because people that enjoy mass entertainment are somehow worse or less than. It's that sort of moral judgment. Again. What's a squad commander? What on earth are these cards? What in the what? Oh my god, what? What in the wait in the huh? In the what? Okay, so how do I can Tin Street Cadet it. Great. Gotcha. Gotcha. Get them all. I'm here to get them all. Yeah, that's fine. Joink. Jank. Boom. Bye. Because that's the way I like to live my life. I like to clear his whole board because I think it feels just fine. We've leveled up with this garbage. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is that, like, I kind of have a ever-shifting opinion on terminology, because I have a math degree, and we math majors love our terms. We love defining terms. We love using those definitions as a means to help communicate knowledge better and better and better. But you also have to remember that I'm a math major, right? I have a math degree. I hate opening up these stupid, fucking, pompous, poorly written papers that don't communicate the point they're trying to communicate, because they're just so much drowning in their own jargon that they don't remember that they're trying to communicate, and that's the whole point. But then you have to remember that, like, I'm a math major, so the ability to define terms in a social setting so that you and I can understand the same mutual thing, communicate, sounds pretty nifty. Didn't get him. And so, and show. Schwam Shamba. And so, like, in the modern day and age, there's a lot of terms. There's a lot of terms in modern media, like in modern social media, that I feel like start as useful, you know, gelling of an idea into a nice word that communicates it, and then it sort of starts drifting away into meaning so little. And I mean, a good example of this is Gatekeeping. Where swiftly there's a lot of, like, you know, don't do that, that's gatekeeping. Let's see here. So we do this. Bang. Gatekeeping feels like one of those terms that kind of drifted into the realm of, wait, what are we even talking about? Kind of thing. Gotcha. Getcha. And then it taps. There's a lot of work to just kill a thing. VHGS, ooh, I love that phrase. Terminology gradually shifts towards the meaning that is most useful for bullying people on Twitter. Yes! It just like... Peregrine says, I disagree on this example. For me, gatekeeping still has a pretty specific meaning. I will absolutely concede that for specific people, you can have a discussion with a specific person, and you and I both agree on what the term means, and it allows us to proceed. But, like, on Twitter, I find I take some issue. Hold on, I'm counting. Hold on. I'm counting. And here it is. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, it's just that I think that, like, on social media, things tend to sort of diverge and spread out and starts to be a little bit nah. Then the post-attacker's pump, that's sick. Yeah. And if our opponent has a combat trick, we still have the opportunity to use a Frostbite. So I feel a little bit like the core idea behind, like, don't be a gatekeeper. Don't be someone that's like, you're not allowed to enjoy what I enjoy because you're not qualified to like it or enjoy it or experience it or any such thing. I don't like that garbage. Ugh. Tin Street Cadet. Nice. Pass the turn. Where'd you study math? Harvey Mudd. Good old Harvey Mudd College. Joe Monkey says the worst gatekeeping stuff is, oh, you're tired? How can you be tired when you don't have kids? If you have kids like me, then you'll know what tired is. Yeah. yeah, no, Have I always had a den of the Bugbear in my hand? Well, I hate to see it. Alright, well. Sometimes you suck, and it sucks to suck. What can I say? Oh my god, we're gonna go so wide. By the way, Deity, you said you had found the combo a little while ago. I'd love to know what the combo is. So many bugbears. I've never seen this many bugbears in one location. Bang. It's 12 damage? Ooh. We're gonna get so many bugbears. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. The whole, like, you're not tired unless you have been me for 10 minutes. And then you'll know what being tired means. Okay, so if I swing that. So this is... We have 6 unblockable damage coming in. So I need to block 1, 2, 3, and then this. 1, 2, 3. So I should kind of need to leave back like 3 blockers, huh? I'm gonna do this. I'm still counting. And accounting. Shit. Show me what you got. Oh! Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. That's fine. And this? Nice. Bang, bang. Okay. Question on everyone's mind is, will it blend? Or I can pump 3 times. I can pump once with +1/+1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's like still not enough. YOLO. I think that we have died. We have died. I certainly feel dead. Oh! No! Oh God, my guy! All right, let me get out of here. So, let me share with you some of my findings. Let me share with you some of my findings. Let me show you this. I believe that this one that we have 4 of sucks. I think we don't even need this. So we're going to take a brief gander at other goblins in our life. See if there's something else good that we could do. Maybe this Hobgoblin captain has some merit, huh? Four and 4 and 12 is 20. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't want to put another non-snowland, because I really do want 16 snowlands for the Frostbite. I mean, I want to have some goblins to play, but I actually think I'm going to put in the Roil Eruption. Remember this card? The sorcery speed, shoot stuff card? I mean, I quite like this. Movies TV says, is the goblin that creates the 0-1 relic for your enemy worth it? That's a great question. So that's Relic Robber. It's 2/2 haste that when it bonks the enemy in the face, it creates a 0-1 that pings them for 1 a turn. So first of all, if we are sort of in a situation where we are... Well, let me give a simple answer first. The first one is, I think I just have too many 3-cost things. So I'm looking for some cheaper stuff. That's why I'm looking at the 2-mana slot. Or I'm deleting a 4-mana and putting in a 2-mana. Is this deck already running magic missiles? It's not, but also for the same reason it's a 3 cost. I would rather have a 2 cost or a 4 cost. But okay, we then might change the question to be, perhaps we should consider putting in a Relic Robber over a different 3-cost card. Like, how would we evaluate the Relic Robber in a deck like this? Ow. And in that sort of situation, I would say that I think that Relic Robber, a problem that we're having is punching through damage early enough. What even just happened? I think that, like, we're having trouble punching through damage. We're sometimes not able to do something good on turn 2. Things like this. The Relic Robber, if we could, say, cast it on turn 3, Relic Robber sucks against a huge amount of creature-based decks. Given how low the power level is in this format so far, there's not a lot of strong removal, strong creature spell type things. Oh, I just should have lost the health. Where is my opponent in here, I suppose? Is this good? I just makeyed quite a mistake. So yeah, like, at 2/2, for instance, I would struggle to do much on this particular board. What does this card do? I'm like, literally answering a question instead of doing the intelligent thing, which is figure out what's happening in this game. As it turns out, that was the correct decision, Movies TV. Isn't that amazing? Merc 49. A Heart Pride emote right back at you, Merc Pride. Or Merc 49. Merc 49 Pride. Merc49pride.com. Ugh. Well, as it turns out, goblins are good enough. Hey, look at this. Testing the Hobgoblin Captain. Ooh, I just realized I maybe did a stupid. Hobgoblin Captain is a 3/1. So that has anti-synergy with Raid Bombardment. So when you really need to pump it up, pump up the jam. I think this is fine. Ain't no bone crushes. Maybe it's that giant that just deals a bunch of damage to all my shit. I think that this is kind of one of the things I want to look for, is like good, high-end, expensive, pricey sweepers. Whenever a creature Handrocker. Holy shit. Well, let's It's very good. I feel like I'm losing in a draft. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Bang bong. Oh my god. Dude, I hate so much. Hi, Sean. It's so-and-so with a political campaign and all this stuff. Fuck off, man. What happened in the last few years? Oh, that's the one that deals damage to everybody. Oh. Here I am. La la la. We did it. We lost. We lost. Ah, that's right. Battle of Frost and Fire. Yeah, man. Calamity Bearer. What are all these awesome cards that I don't run because I'm in Eldraine hell? I'm in Hellodrain. Alright. They did it. They boomed me. They got me, man. Yeah, it felt like there was a law or something that was passed and, like, legally you weren't allowed to call me. I think that's something that happened at some point here. I feel like that's true. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it's true. I feel like it should be true that there's, like, a law that was passed that says stop calling Day 9. You know, the do not call list. And then something happened a few years ago. Like 2? Where it feels like the entire world just went, you know what? I'm calling him. I don't know what it is about that. Maybe it's just that I... Hey, what's up, Toby? One of my friends just messaged me and said, hey, Sean, it's so-and-so with the political campaign and all this stuff. Get out of my head! Stop making jokes based upon the jokes that I'm making using my phone! Alright. I need 21 land. It happened. I got nothing better to do. Oh, hey, there was someone whose name was in pink. I think it was, maybe, was it you, Harry Doche, that was asking about some, work career advice, I'm thinking? I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm hoping. I'm crying, I'm weeping. I'm moping and moping. But anyways. It was you. Damn. Sick brain. Sick brain ever. Oh my god, look at this. Project Dave 3 has given us the warmth of some subby scriptionies. Thanks for the 5, Project Dave. What, by the way, what is, like, I don't know, let's say a 4-cost red card that we could also have not collected, and that's fine. A really powerful one. Maybe just the Goblin Trashmaster is what I'm really looking for. Let's go to 21. Should be 21 lands. Good. Good. I think it's just a trash pal. Retriever Phoenix. Are there any lessons that are any good? No. It's not a good lesson that was seen that day. Toralf. gonna be a lot of, like, overlooked rares rising to prominence. I think Trashmaster is fine. There we go. But yes, Heritage says, I'm a recent PhD graduate and I got a job offer today for an admin job that would have possibilities of research and teaching on the side. I've been searching for a tenure-track academic job and haven't been able to get one. This is really appealing. However, what's appealing about it isn't the job description, but the things outside the description. Do you have any advice for how to consider something like this? I mean, I think that there's a bit of a fine balance between gathering of more information and betraying where your interests lie in a way that you worry might be rude. But I mean, it's like a really simple example. If you reach out to them and you're like, hey, I'm so excited about this job offer, and I'm really trying to think through sort of like an average week because I see a lot of things associated with the job. I see the admin work, I see the teaching options, I see this, I see that. Walk me through what that might look like. That's what I would probably do. Is Torburn a consideration? It isn't, because he fucking rotated. Woo! Well, he rotated where I'm sitting. This is the one. Oh, this is highest mana cost. Okay. Okay. We're still okay. I am a big fan of and believer in just going, hey, I don't really know what I even think about any of this shit. Tell me what to do. Like, and just saying we require more Vespine information. I think we did it. Create 2 goblins. Make everybody big. Attack. And then we have the Roil Eruption, which can deal 3 to the face. Oh my god, the only incorrect block. You love to see it. Destroy all creatures. Oh. When does Standard 2020 become standard? Should be in the fall of this year. You know, for as much as it is fun to say... Oh! For as much as it is fun to say something like, fuck Eldraine, Eldraine sucks and can eat shit and die, and if it died tonight, I would celebrate. You know, as fun as that is to say, it is also true that, I think this is very important to remember. This is very important to remember. I think maybe my opinion is skewed because I'm a content creator in the public eye, but I think that the content creatory people out there, it's, I think, a little bit of making creative things as like playing a game of Magic or playing a game of StarCraft. You're trying to bat as high above 50% as you can to be a winning player, right? To be a winning creator. think I will have the... This cadet might be a worthy cut. And the perceptual issue of a lot of creative works, like movies or games or things like this, is that the sample size is created very slowly. Like, if you're a studio, I think I just attack first and see what happens. If I like ran a game studio, we'd make a game every 2 years. So if we did a good one and then a bad one, oh my god, this ramp is insane. Is it a good one and we did a bad one? Like, we could still be a company that on average is a 75% good creative company. And this is kind of what I think about when I think about, like, the sets in Magic. Like, Magic the Gathering will live and die by its design space. It will live and die by the ability of the creative team at Wizards to just keep coming up with new ways to expand what's possible in the game and to make stuff that doesn't feel like the same old stuff that we've seen again and again every damn time. Oh my god. Oops. And so I think that it's essential if you are Wizards of the Coast to try to push the boundaries of what you're doing in almost any way in which you can define the boundary. Maybe we should do different card types. Has Wizards done this before? Yeah, dungeons. I have lethal. And they pushed some of the overall power, and it fucked stuff up. I mean, like, I will just say that my enjoyment was going up and up and up and up and up, and Eldraine, it kind of went, you know. It kind of had a wavy loop, and due to the fact that Standard is, we keep these cards for 2 years. Kind of felt a little bit like, oh my god, am I still dealing with this garbage? You know, but I think that's okay. I think that if you're trying to do something that's compelling and good, shit's gonna happen, man. CW Stearns, ooh, I like this. I love what they tried to do, but hate what they actually did. And that's a good description, and I try to make sure that I'm not, I mean, honestly, bullshitting myself. That I'm actually capably going, yeah, it sucks, but I think I overall still deeply respect the design team and am happy that they made a decision that may have turned out poorly, but that's okay. It's me, Zorn! My favorite food is corn. Ah! Absalom says, man, I just miss Feather. Never, ever, ever forget about Feather. Eska's Chariot, I think, is going to be the new hot property in Standard. I mean, that Chariot's good. Very, very good one. Boink. Oh, that's right, you can do that shit. Oh, Ginkgo has owned me. I have been owned. I'll take the loss. I can tell that was my bad, my fault, and I'm deeply ashamed in all ways, shapes, and forms. And deeply forlorn. Hey, Goblin Trashmaster. Good stuff here. This hurts. Okay. Okay. That deck, I don't think I should ever be